Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the wonderful game of Foundation in the wonderful city of Raptoria. It's good to have you all back. Wow, this city is really getting big. Look at all the people crossing the bridge and going along the river there, going back and forth to the neighborhoods. This is fantastic. You're all fantastic too, so thanks as always for your support, and thanks for dropping by yet again to see even more. Well, I've learned a lot of things from you guys in the last episode. Apparently, I guess the transportation system is flawed at the moment or whatnot, glitched, however you have it. So some of the food that we haven't been able to deliver to our people, lowering their happiness, is basically just because we need more markets in order to fix that. So I guess it might be a good idea to just randomly place market stalls all over to hopefully force the system to give them all the bread and the fish and the berries and everything else as soon as they, I guess, deliver it. But it also seems like a problem over here at the mills that they're not making enough bread. So with that known, I guess we got to get started by just building a bunch of markets and also having our miners here get to work on extracting rocks up here on the hill. So let's get that done, as well as the berries here from our foragers whenever they do their thing. So welcome back. Good to see you all here. We're going to clear the entire forest up here. It's really close by, too. All they got to do is walk up the hill to clear this out. And it takes a lot of time to rebuild that if I was to move all that up here. So we'll just do it the old-fashioned way of walking. Up here will be our monastery, and hopefully we can start building that today as soon as they have cleared out the entire forest on this area, and we'll start our monastery. So we got big building projects coming very soon. We're going to build a giant fortress up here, a monastery over on the other side, and then, of course, our bridge here, and we can put that down. That's just a placeholder for now, but eventually we'll build ourselves a bridge over to the Lord's Manor, so that way we can increase that tax income, or at least our maximum. What a beautiful city, isn't it? I really love Foundation. It's just a gorgeous game to look at, and I love the ability to custom make all of our own major buildings like manors and military fortresses, or as I call them, fortressi. That's the plural, I believe. It's not, but I like to say it that way. Oh, I think we should also start cutting down trees up here too, shouldn't we? That's a good idea. But we don't have enough employees to really do all this all at once. So one thing at a time there, Dino Man. It's one step forward for Raptoria at a time. How many unemployed do we have? Oh, very few. Yeah, it seems like every time we look at our jobs, we have about 4 unemployed. So it's not really that bad. But let's see where we have some jobs and continue to improve upon our glorious city. Right now, we just need to wait for areas to be cleared, and then we can start our big construction. Seems like a few warehouses are flawed. I guess if that system is flawed, I'll just assign people to stone cutting then, and wood cutting and other things. So hopefully that works. Also, we have a warehouse here, so I better make sure we're storing stuff like polished stone, regular stone, maybe some wood too for our future construction. So let's store some logs, planks, and regular stone. Where's that? Dun, dun, dun. Is that it? No, that's iron ore. Oh, there it is. Perfect. And then I'll need to assign some people to work there when we have a bigger population. Well. I think we should also stick with the original plan of expanding around the river too. Or, well, I guess this is kind of like a lake, but still part of the same thing. And that will really give us a lot more space to expand to. And of course, there's many factors that people will build a home. I'm really hoping more people build houses because we really need them, and increase that population. So biggest concerns are 25 people need food because everybody's telling me the system is flawed. So apparently we're doing the best that we can there. And always 4 villagers seem to be needing a new home. Every time we build a house, it's like a bunch of people show up and then it's a problem again. So we'll deal with that when we can. And then also I wonder if the monastery, because I've never really built one before, or at least it's been a long while, I hope that increases our, what would you call it, our religion capacity or whatnot. Our church also needs to change a little bit. I'll redesign that and make it look nicer, but that's kind of the thing for now, is that you just kind of place things down for space and then continue to expand. So let's get started by laying out our monastery. It looks like we have a really nice start on this area, and we'll build this entire top up to be the monastery. I also found out that we can put different things up here, like, for example, the apiary that allows us to make honey. So the monastery does a little bit more than just looking pretty, like me. Let's put down an abbey. See what we can do here. I think these trees will, if I put this here, can they still cut down trees? I don't think so. So once we, even if we don't build the building and leave it as a placeholder like we did with the bridge, that's just, that's just a placeholder. That's just kind of like a to be built. I think it'll still block the trees from being cut down. So let's start by building a wall around the area we want to use. So let's see. Let's go with the small stone wall. Is that the one I like? Yeah, that seems to be the best. So let's go ahead and put down a wall over here. And also, I think these are actually stones that can be mined. I wonder if I can build a... Can I build a wall here even though we don't... Oh, we don't own the territory, but I can still put a wall here. That's interesting. Uh-oh. I don't... Uh-oh. Right-click to cancel. Uh-oh. Extend. Control left-click delete. Oh, okay. So it's for free. That's really nice, too, by the way, that they offer you walls for free. And, like, you don't have to go through the process of having someone construct this or have 700,000 stone. It goes down, and that's nice. Okay. So I think we need to build our monastery, like, right here. Like, have a nice little entrance. I love to see the houses upgrading. That's a good sign. How do I do this? Should I do it this way? Well, that looks nice. Perfect. And I don't want the monastery to look perfect. You know, I want it to kind of look a little, you know, just being built off the land. We're not talking about days of surveying where they had laser rangefinders and things like that. This is just this is the old monastery. Okay, let's build it up into, like, the corner or something. Something like that. Perfect. And then I'll put a wall around here as soon as all the trees are being done, cut down. We're really bringing in a lot of wood. I think we should really... I need to take some more time to do some decoration, too. Because there's a real... There's a real, like, huge amount of stuff I could do. I think I could even spend, like, an hour putting down trees and fences and things like that. And I like how the fences look more than the walls, to be honest. But, anyway. So what do we have for our apiary? How big is that? Apiary is like this. Oh, perfect. I think we'll have rooms for everything. Oh, yeah, we can make herbs here, too. So much more than just being a monastery. It's its own production thing. I think I want to put the monastery up here. So maybe I'll put, like, another wall around that. And is there a gate or anything? Let's see. Herb gardens, apiary. Oh, there's towers. Ah. I wonder how this would look. I really don't want it to look like a fortress or anything. Let's take a look at some of the other walls. I think the only other ones are really military style. Or hedges, yeah. Yeah, we'll probably go with some hedges, too. I think they're about the same size as the wall, though. Yeah, so it'd kind of be redundant to put that down. Plus, it's hard to see with the grass like that. Alright. Well, as soon as this area is clear, I'm going to start putting that down. So it's all on the workers now. Okay, let's get back to doing some things you guys thought would be some good ideas, including building some more markets, even though it seems like it's just all at random whether or not supplies get delivered. So let's try to put another market maybe up here. Seems like a nice area to tuck in a little Arby's or something like that, or a Burger King. I mean a market. Sorry. I'm doing that devil future talk. Alright, let's put down a food stall for berries, fish, bread, and deer. And then maybe one for clothing. Although I will say that clothing seems to be getting delivered quite frequently. Actually, I'm going to put down more than that for future honey and herb sales. Unless those are under a different... I would assume those would be under food, but I could also see them being under maybe luxury goods. Because they're not necessarily a standard staple, especially in these days. Alright, let's go with green. No, I don't like green there. I like... Oh, I wish I could have yellow. Well, let's just go with red. I'm going to keep this all for myself. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's do another red tent. There we go. Only problem with this thing is that people have to come over and construct it, so it just takes a little bit of time for that to be completed. Alright, I'm also going to approve this area for extraction too. so we can start working on our giant castle too when the time comes. But we'll do the castle later. I'm getting really excited to do our big old crazy castle. That is awesome. That is going to be really cool. So yeah, we'll wall off this entire area. So I wonder if people are walking through here, how I could make an area for... Ooh, we could actually make a forbidden land to make them go under here. Ah, let's do that. I wonder if I can zone in areas that are not under my control. Cannot, okay. So I'd have to somehow... If I block them here, they're just going to walk around. Darn it. It would be really nice if they could walk along the river next to the cliff there, and then right into town, and then come up into the castle. Making this the only entryway into the castle would be cool. Alright, hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. Oh, also, if this episode gets 1,000 likes, I will move this pillar that's in the middle of the river to the other side. It's always been like a thing where chat's always trying to tell me to fix things. Like, oh, don't forget to move the hedges over here. Oh, don't forget to rebuild the bridge. Oh, don't forget to flip around the fishing docks. So, with everybody's support, I'll continue to do that. It's just been a fun thing where it's like, oh, hurry up, make sure it gets fixed. And it's like, okay, I'll do it if we get 1,000 likes, because I don't want to have to go back and fix it. Because I'm lazy. That's hilarious. Alright, let's get Virginia out there too. And let's send those out. Yeah, but thanks again for the support. This makes it a lot more fun to play along with everybody. Everyone giving advice and tips and answering questions. Otherwise, I think I was going crazy about certain things. I did forget to put down a little clothing stall, didn't I? Let's put one of those down. We'll edit this. Oh, I guess construction has to be completed first. Well, luckily clothing's not too big of a problem at the moment. In fact, it's not a problem at all. It just seems like we need more religion. We need Jesus. Lord help me. We need to get the top of this thing cut down. I don't want to waste the resources by building on top of it, you know? Because there's like 1,000 logs there, and it can be used very efficiently in our town by building homes, which apparently we're constantly building. Alright, let's find out if any more jobs need to be taken. Oh, of course, the food stalls. That would be a good one. Oh, and more foragers. Okay. I just hope we don't end up having 10,000 berries and nobody to actually sell them. And we're out of workers. Okay. Slot 1. Let's see. Berries, bread, fish, and deer. We have 4 people assigned. So that should be good. That's a good start. And then we'll do clothing later. And we're out of... Ooh, the Splendor of Your Village unlock new tier of unlock. Oh, the tax office. Also, why did I need to be notified 48 times? Ah, yes. Good. Well, we've pretty much unlocked everything in the game then, aside from the weaponsmith, which requires us to have... I can't see it. Cuts off. I don't know what the number is for that. 100 out of... Oh, 21. So we have 21.8 out of 40. And the best way to get that is probably to build another military base. So we'll certainly do that. And then we can build our Lord's Mana. So I'd have to build or buy the territory over here. Since we're out on another quest for military conquest, we just need to get... Officially, we'd need 1, I think 2, 3 more territories to build over there. And I guess we really don't have any problem paying the taxes and expanding, do we? Let me see if there's any area we should expand to first. I wonder if we should build down here and get buildings cracking first. Like the village. Expand our village a little bit. Might be a good idea. And if we do that, I'd like to probably expand down here. But I also did want to build our military fortress. So, well, if we do that, we better buy up here then. So I think we need to buy at least a few more territories in order to do this. So let's just buy here. And then every time we get a free territory, we'll buy in anticipation for the castle. And then we'll work on the town. The town is just as important, but also I want to do the castle because I promised to do it. And, of course, we need security. And, I mean, nobody would feel safe without a giant, oppressive castle up on the top of the hill. Right? Oh, it'd be cool in this game if we could build, like, catapults and other things like that. Look at that. They're almost getting this whole area clear. They've done a fantastic job. I'm a little concerned. I'm not seeing pathways, like, really being created from people walking around. There's no roads or anything going on. Maybe it takes a lot more. There's a lot of foot traffic going up here, though. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the tax office then. That's a part of the Lord's Manor, right? And this is like the stone one, right? No. Oh, here we are. Stone main building. Okay. So we can essentially just rebuild this building. But I like this being just like a manor in the town. This just looks like a nice house, to be honest. Although I might need to redesign that too. Nah, I don't know. It just looks kooky and weird. I wonder if I can throw some more windows in there or something like that. Alright, if you want to see me redesign that too, cheer for it down below in the comments section. I'll do whatever we think is most interesting. There's so many options that we can do here. Alright, I'm going to finish up the wall. So let's finish that up. Oh, the quest was complete and we got another free territory. Wow, that was quick. Raptoria is doing these crazy military conquests that are just knocking it out of the park. And we are just getting territory after territory, win after win. That's big times. I think we should make a little entrance over here too, shouldn't we? I wonder if we should make the entrance here or over here. I guess I kind of like it over here now. Okay. Well, let's build an entrance here then. I guess it just seems nicer. So I'll build a wall here then to cut them off as soon as the time comes. Some people were saying to move all these logging camps up there, but by the time I placed all that and all those materials were brought up, we would have been halfway through the episode and not much logging would have taken place. They're still doing all their logging. Look at that. That's right. That's what I want to see. Good. Alright, so this area is being prepped for castle building 2. Maybe I should assign somebody here. There we go. Okay, so we need to clear this entire top of the mountain, except for this mining site is permanent now. And that's really good. We're bringing in a lot of stone. I think this bridge needed, what, 1,000? 1,300 stone. So we're certainly going to need every bit of that. But probably for the monastery first. And I could also build another stone mine up here, but those rocks are just kind of in a ugly place. So... alright, let's go back to building a wall. Just a tiny little stone wall. Well, luckily this actually doesn't cut down any trees. Okay. I don't know if I need to build a wall all the way up here. I guess I'll just make it go this way. Yay, we did it! Okay, the monastery is pretty much done for the wall then, aside from that connection. So, I think we could at least start with laying out the few things here. I want to get this done today. So let's try our monastery with... I do want to put down like the herb garden and the apiary. Oh, this kind of has a neat little tower to it. So let's put the tower facing out here. And I'd like to put the monastery main building up on the hill. So let's put the tower over here so people can kind of peek out at the city. Then let's put down our apiary. So that's our herb garden there. This is our apiary for the bees. For the honey. I shrunk the kids. Good. Unnamed part. What is that? Oh, it's a gate. Oh, that's the gate. Oh, cool. How would I have known? Oh, no. Oh, that's the one thing I don't like about this, is that you can't... you have to build things in, like, close proximity. Damn it. And I think it requires the abbey to be built in order for it to count, right? Or what's the... Oh, yeah. So it has to have requirements. A dormitory and a door. And an abbey. Alright, we're going to have to fudge this then. I'm going to have to build the abbey up here and then make some buildings that somehow get close to the edge so we can have a spread out monastery. We have all this space, we may as well use it. So we got to trick the game. So let's try an abbey up here. What's the abbey we like the most? I think I like A and B working together. Let's try that. And monasteries, if you've ever seen like ancient, like monk, I guess temples or whatever you'd call them, or abbeys or monasteries or whatever, they all kind of... They all just seem impossible that the people built them up there. They're always like up high on a hill. Alright, what does the dorm look like? Well, I suppose we could connect this all together, couldn't we? That kind of looked cool. I think we'll do this. Let's put the dorm on here. So the dormitory for the monks go here. And then... Oh, also, one question I didn't have answered is... do you guys think that... do you guys think that priests come from the abbey? Because there's no way to assign them in the church. So how do we get one? How do we get ourselves a priest? I don't know. Oh, I could put the dorms here. I'm trying to make this look symmetrical as much as I can. And I'm not sure how I like this. I don't know if I like it like... Oh, I do. I like it like that. I sure do. I like it. I'm happy now. Can I put this right in the middle? Yes. And let's make it taller. But not too tall. Oh yeah, that seems nice. Cool. What is a... what? Cholesterol? I don't know what that is. Oh, this. Kind of like a... Oh, it's like a hallway for them to walk along. Cool. Can I put it like here? Oh, the system for like things snapping together is annoying. Like, I don't... Well, let's put it over here. Can I make it go this way? Oh, cool. Yes, we can make those, you always see this in monasteries. Can I shrink this or go lower? You know, actually, we'd probably want this facing out the other way. Center B. Oh, this is going to be like a crazy build. I certainly need this pathway, but the fact that I can't lower it down is a problem. So let's not put it there. Well, let me try... Oh, I can only... Wait a minute. Oh, they don't seem to let me do that. Alright. It's a little crowded up here, I'd say. Alright, different doors. Let's see what the doors look like. We could definitely put one there. That's door B, door A, and door C. They all look somewhat similar. The first two do, anyway. Extension A. Ah, there we go. Maybe we should make an extension. This is starting to look like Hogwarts now. Anyone getting the Hogwarts vibe from this? Oh, and this can only be made taller? Oh, boy. Well, we could actually put an extension over here and then build that thing to it. So let's try that. Although I don't think that'll look good. Let's try that. If I rotate this... I like it like this here, but when I connect it there, it makes it go like 7,000 miles in the air. I wish we could bring it down a little bit. And then if I put my extension... Whew, does it really need to look like that? Oh well, we're kind of at the mercy of the game, so... You know what? To be honest, that doesn't look that bad. I'll be honest. If I put some buildings down here, that'll look quite nice. Also, I think maybe we should have the, Oh, you can actually see it popping up above... Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, we'll hide that with a tree. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Alright, how do these look? These are the corners. This is B, which seems to have like a... Oh, I see. That would be for like an intersection. Okay. Well, I kind of like how this looks. We'll have to fix the bottom of it. What if I put a, Can I put something here? No. We need to build like another... see, this is the problem. I need to put like a gate or something here. I guess we could put a wall around it. Where could we put a gate? Alright, well that's kind of a gate, but it also doesn't look like a gate. Oh boy. Well, we're at the mercy of what's going on here. Alright, let's put a cross up on the top. Boom. Let's see. Fireplace. Have a fireplace hanging. 3 million miles above the Earth. There we go. One for the dorms, maybe. So let's see. This certainly adds a lot of stuff. It doesn't seem like it allows anybody to live here. Also, I don't want it to be blue or purple. Decorative bushes. Okay, we can do decorations later. We'll decorate it later. Extension A and B. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, that looks much better. Oh, that's perfect. Let's see, is that symmetrical? Yep, looks like it's good. Extension A. Oh, that's okay. Tower A. Okay, we'll try to make this tower look a little less like a tower. Oh, that looks good. This is cool. Alright, this is really looking nice. The only problem is I need to be able to build an herb garden and stuff away from this place. Damn monks are so picky. Alright, let's put it over here. I know I said I didn't want to get rid of trees, but we gotta get cracking. And not the sea kraken. I don't want any sailors here to be afraid. I meant like, you know, we gotta get going. Like, move it. Like when you whip a horse. Oh, what is down here? What the? No! What? I didn't know that button did that. Oh, this game. No. No! It was the clear button? There's no possible way I could have seen that. Is there a way to resize these menus? No. Apiary, but then when I hover down here... No! Oh, no. Alright. Well, we need to get a bunch of rips down there. Okay, we get a bunch of F's down below in the comment section, guys, for the Monastery. Appreciate that. Okay, let's build it better than ever. This is actually not going to be that hard to rebuild. Except for the snapping. That's the only thing. Like a turtle. Okay, I think we should build it here. Okay, let's get that tower back on. Bear with me. We got this. Okay, looking good so far. Okay, let's build a couple of these. I feel like we should build it this way. Alright, let's do it that way. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, never press that last button. I had no idea that's what that did. And now I feel like a goof. Alright, I like that a little bit more. Although you can see that. Alright, well, let's just go with this then. We'll make it face that way. Alright, go with this one again. I guess the hardest part was the initial layout. This isn't as bad. Now that we know what we're doing. Come on now. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oops. Alright. See, why is it all the way up there? I want you down here. Game needs to allow me to build wherever I want. Or designate an area for it. Alright, what can I put down here to fix that? Didn't we put down an extension before? I just want things to look okay. Ah, I can put extensions here. Perfect. Girl, you know I love my extensions. Okay, let's try to... This is going to be us trying to fix the game's limitations then. Stop that. Stop that. Stop. No. Okay, that kind of looks cool. It fixes most of our problems. I'll hide the rest with a bush. Perfect. Let's put a tower over here. We're building it better than we had before. So no worries. Also, did I make this shorter? How does it look shorter? I think it needs to be taller, but too tall and then you get this, like, weird flat section. But I don't want it to be taller than the tower there. So let's shrink that down a little bit. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, fireplace we need to put down because that was cool. That looked pretty cool. Looks like I can't put it down anymore. Oh. I guess we'll put it down there. There'll be like a kitchen or something down there. Alright, we need Jesus. Jesus. There we go. Herb garden over here. We need to put down old Uncle Herb. And our apiary. Curiosity killed the rap, didn't it? When I got curious about that button down there. Okay. That's alright, we get to build more. That's fun. Decorative bushes, herb garden. I'll put down that later after the main building is down. And then the, what was it? It's called unnamed part. AKA the gate, I guess. And I can put a fence around here somewhere. That seems a little too much. Maybe we can... Oh. Ooh. Wait a minute, can I extend this? Oh, cool, I can make the arch higher and the building higher. That's cool. I wonder if I should rotate that to be like this. Much better. That's much better. Ooh, and I can actually make, okay, hold on. Now, see, now we're making this even better. Now I'm starting to learn a little bit. I can make, like, little, Oh, I can't make it go down any further. That kind of looks ridiculous. That's a little too much. Well, let's try it over here. There. Now, what do we think about that? That looks nicer. Except I can't put... I'll have to put it like that then to be symmetrical. Okay. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Alright, forget the Fs. If you put an F down below in the comment section, now you need to edit your comment and put a thumbs up smiley face now. Because now we've rebuilt it better. So now we're happy. This is looking good. I'm going to put down the unnamed part here and a door, and I think we'll call it a day on the monastery and get this thing built. I think we go with door A or B. I like B. Okay, and then the decorative bushes and all that stuff, I think I can throw that in there later. Let's make sure these are, like, linked up here. And I can build this monastery even bigger. What we can do is come back and build, like, another monastery, like, over here. That seems to be a part of the main complex. Oh, look. They've pretty much cleared out all the trees. Perfect timing. Alright, let's go ahead and... Should we get rid of all the trees up here? Or should we keep them? I think we should keep the rest of the trees. Let's go ahead and stop the excavation up here. So let's cut that back. No more tree cutting, boys. Good job. Let's leave the monastery alone now. Oh, except for here, we do need to kind of clear the entryway. So let's extend it this way. Alright, leave everything else alone, boys. Good job. Well, that does need to be cleared, though, for that building. So good. Alright, finally, after trial and error, and then error, and then 6 more errors, we finally did it. I'll build this fence here. Only thing that's annoying about this game is you need, when you connect these fences like this, you need to do this kind of a weird thing. Like, you can't extend upon the extension. You have to kind of, like, connect like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, thanks for bearing with me. I did not know what that button did. And 7 people do not have homes. Oh, boy. Alright, well, we did finish up a military conquest, didn't we? Don't we get free territory now? Alright, well, since housing has become a problem... And since we go on military quests all the time, let's buy some more territory and build some more homes. And I feel like this might be the perfect territory for it. 1, we got plenty of land for fishing, and 2, plenty of space for homes. As long as we cut down all these trees. So let's send over the loggers again. So at this point, we're not even like cutting down our reusable trees. We're having the loggers come over here and like clear land. So nobody's even using this anymore. Let's actually just make this forbidden land. I don't even think anybody's gonna come up here anymore anyway. Except for the builders. But they should take this way now to make the path look nice. And let's extend that little small stone wall. Love how you can move things without much of a pain. That is nice in this game, that you know, if you need to move a wall, it's not like you have to destroy it, have 7 people come over, you know, it's not like Austria or something like that. Not that that's bad, but it's nice that it's just a little simpler. What do you guys think of our monastery? You like it? You don't like? I mean, considering that we were limited by having to build, you know, within a stone's throw of the main building, it certainly looks nice, and we could actually build some homes up here and put a little market and maybe make it look more like a... Now, obviously, the monks would live at a you know, in the monastery, but we could put something around it. I also can do the same up here. Like, if we build our giant castle, I could build a castle and then put homes around it, too, you know, as a more stable keep if we come under siege. All right. Yes, I do get the notice about home building, sir. I did get that. All right, well, we need the loggers to come around and start cutting that down. Looks like we built some nice homes here. Let's build some more homes here if you guys can squeeze one in. I just wish the game was smart enough to put homes like, you know, here. We had that area cordoned off before. How are we doing on food? Happiness has plummeted. It is not good. Now we're down in the high 60s. Not good. But apparently, according to all of you, the food system or the transfer system is broken, so your only hope is to like try to make as many markets as possible. Which is funny because now that I've built another market, now food is even more of a problem. Like, the more I try to fix it, the worse it gets. And, like, most of our people are living over here. Maybe we should build another market over on this side by the iron mine. I think we could probably squeeze one in over here. You know what I'd like in this game is a... it'd be nice to have blueprints for layouts of certain things. So, for example, if you build like a market that's a perfect circle and it's all laid out and you want to use that design over and over again, you know, where it's like food stall, good stall, food stall, and it's like kind of like in a half circle and you like that, it'd be nice to be able to use that again. All right, let's put down another marketplace here then. Although, me forget brain, not good. Oh, there it is. Food stall. All right, let's go with a few of those. So we'll go with our typical fish bread berries. I think I'll edit this later. Let's just get it down. I'm a little irritated because I tried my darndest to try to make a lot of those warehouses so supplies could flow through the city, but apparently it's flawed, according to a few of you. Which I guess is not too big of a deal. Because that means that we at least have food. Like, we have food, it just needs to get to the people. Alright, how are we doing on the windmills? They seem to be functioning. I never really see the wheat going. They never seem to really regrow the wheat. It always seems like they're in the middle of... Oh, there they go. Perfect. We caught one actually growing the wheat. Perfect. Yeah, there's a lot of wheat here. I need more and more and more mills. This is good, though. With all of these farms having all this supply, it means we're making a ton of bread. Also, we're importing a lot to try to make up for the fact that our supply lines are just weird because that's how the game is. But anyway, if you have any sort of way to correct anything that we're looking to improve upon, please voice your expertise down below. I appreciate everybody tuning in and being so helpful and concerned for the city. You're all concerned citizens of Raptoria, and you want to make sure that everything's functioning wonderfully. And I think it is. I think we've done a fantastic job here. And it looks great. And it is great. The next goal then is to try to build another military base to increase our kingdom rating. We could probably put another... You know, actually, if we're going to build a Lord's Manor here, I could probably build another bridge across here to yet another military fortress. And that kind of will connect the rim of the... You know, like we can almost connect the monastery to here, all the way across there. So we've kind of got a half circle up here around the city. So that's going to be quite cool. Alright, 6 villagers are lacking space for homes, yes. That's our biggest, probably our biggest problem. And then the church, too. Which I need to rebuild anyway. We really need space for another mega church. Something big. How many does this hold? 78. So if I edit this, it'll probably add some more people, but it's kind of, I need to rebuild the church, or another church. This one holds 120. This rustic church is really cool. But if I demolish that, that's going to be a big problem, because we're going to have to move this out of here. I think we should. There's a lot of space here. So if you think we should rebuild the church into like a cathedral, this might be a perfect spot for it. It's, you know, like right next to the main bridge. It's on the other side of the town. There's going to be more buildings here eventually. So if you think we should do that, voice your opinion too. Let me know. Alright, well, now we just need this area to be cut down. I'm going to leave all the loggers here because this is our permanent logging site. Monastery is now being constructed at maximum speed. What's the building materials needed here? I bet we need windows. Yeah, we do. 272 tools. We do have plenty of tools. 151. We should have glass. I think I was importing some. Let me check our trade deals. I want to make sure we're importing glass. Yeah, we are. Buy until inventory reaches 50. So that should do quite well. And I wonder if I can put down any sort of gates or anything here. Road sign, plant arch. Oh, that kind of blocks the roads, doesn't it? Also, I can't even build it. Why? Doesn't seem to go down. Is it money? No, it cost 20, and no, I don't know. Okay, not really concerned. Let's put down some bushes though. Oh, I know why. Because it's not the territory we own. Derp. I was so used to building the fence over here. That's why. That's why we couldn't build it. It's not our territory. Got it. Yeah, we could put some nice hedges on the entrance in. I still think we should remove some trees. Oh, that's not our territory, though. I don't know if we can cut that down. Looks like we cut everything we could, though. Maybe I will cut most of that down. We'll leave these trees here. And those trees there. Perfect. Alright, the monastery is under construction, so the construction of the mega monastery, mega monolithic monastery, the Trip M, as the locals call it, the trippin'. Because you gotta be tripping if you think that building's cool. Oof, I don't know how I feel about it. It actually does look nice. I kind of wonder if we should have put our castle up there and put the monastery over here. Although this territory is way bigger. That is way bigger. And actually easier to defend, I'd say, because there's really only one way up here. Like this area, all this other land looks way too steep to attack. Maybe there, but we could put a wall. And then everywhere else is just like a steep... Like there's no way somebody's going to get a catapult or like a ton of troops up here without having trouble. We should get ready to cordon this area off. We're also cutting this area down too, so we're going to wait for loggers to finish that. So our biggest logging areas now should be over here next to the river to prepare for new citizens. And then up here to prepare for our big castle build. Oh, and Good Happiness is back up again. Jeez. I feel bad about the food. I mean, I'm trying. But, I mean, I guess you can only lead a horse to water, but you can't push him in. I think that's how that goes. Okay. Well, I think everything looks wonderful today. We made some great strides. We cleared some land. We started the construction of our monastery twice, in fact. Such a productive episode, we had to do it twice. Wow. Awesome. Alright, well, we're certainly not done with the monastery. I'm going to add some more stuff to this to make it look more monastery-y. So that way we can make use of our space. Probably put some homes or something up there. Maybe make it look a little different. And then add some more homes down here. Because obviously this is a problem. So our biggest problems to address next time is more homes, which is always a problem to be honest. And then religion, which we can do by rebuilding the church. So if you think it's a good idea, let me know down below in the comments section. Click or tap that like button. Thank you so much for dropping by today and watching. We are going to continue our monastery build tomorrow. And possibly get started on our castle build. Very light things, maybe walls or something like that. But anyway, let me know your suggestions and your ideas down below in the comments section. Make sure you click or tap, blow up that like button to keep this series rocking. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for being here, everybody. You're fantastic. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.